Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a no contact situation. Will we reconcile reading? All right. We will just take a look at what your current energy is, what your person's current energy is, what you feel towards one another at this point in time, your past, present, and future. Immediate future, and then your final outcome as to will you reconcile. And this is actually for a period of 3 months. So it is just a friendly suggestion that if whatever the outcome is, if it is not to your favor, after 3 months, not before 3 months, but for 3 months, try not to look at every reading so that you get the outcome that you want. If this resonates with you, if it is talking about your situation, and say the final outcome is not to your liking, I don't know, we're going to be live shuffling everything. But if such a thing happens, then I just suggest that you don't look at any more pick a card readings for this. Instead, you pour in all that energy into yourself and work on yourself. Chances are thereafter, after 3 months, when you actually come to a reading, and then check, you might find something else come out of it, or you will find that you've progressed, so you've triggered your person to work, and then there is some progress. Otherwise, you'll just find that if you keep looking at many tarot readings, chances are that you will find one which gives you the answer that you desire. And if such a thing happens and then it doesn't really play out that way, it leads to a lot of frustration. So just follow your intuition when you're picking the piles. And whatever be the outcome, accept it and know that nothing is set in stone. These energies, when I begin, I set an intention for 3 months. So that is the, I don't take it beyond that, because energy it's very fluid, it keeps changing. Okay. So this is just a friendly suggestion. Take it if you do want to. Otherwise, because sometimes, tarot readings can also be a form of devil energy, in the sense that addiction. It is very addictive, because you want all your answers and you want to hear something nice, which is natural. All of us want to hear something nice, but don't force anything. All right. So having said that, let me introduce you to the piles. We've got 3 of them. Pile number 1 is the Morgan Greer Tarot, or this beautiful Labradorite crystal, one of my new additions. Pile number 2 is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and this beautiful Amazonite heart. And pile number 3 is the Light Seers Tarot with this beautiful rose quartz heart. All right. So, my dear seekers, close your eyes. Be relaxed, but keep your spine straight. Take in a deep breath. Hold. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. All right. So let's begin. Pile number 1. Those of you who've chosen the Morgan Greer Tarot, or this beautiful Labradorite, the beautiful thing about this stone is that it can actually create magic. So maybe you feel that nothing can happen in your situation, but this stone tells you to believe in magic. It tells you to believe that, miracles can happen if you believe. All right. Having said that, let's dive into your reading. So my dear pile number 1s, I hope you're doing well, and I hope this connection is not being troublesome enough to take you away from your path to your highest vibrational good. All right. No connection should do that. Not familial, not romantic, none. Now this is a love reading. So let's see what comes through. Your energies in this connection at this time. Your person's energies. What they think, their energies towards you. Your energies towards them. Your past together. Your present. And your future. Oops, there are 2 cards which came out. And this fell off. I just want you to see it's the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. But it just fell inadvertently. So I shall put it back in and we'll shuffle again for your final outcome. Bottom of the deck energy, 7 of Pentacles. So you have been showing a lot of patience. There's been a lot of weight. So then what comes to mind is that this period of separation has been for a long time. The no contact has been for a long time. I'm going to take out 1 card from the Romance Angels. Here. And the bottom of deck energies, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. That goes here. We're going to take out 1 card from here as well. This is the Prism Oracle for those of you who are interested. And you get magic. Oh my Lord. What did I tell you when I was introducing you to this stone? I said this is about magic. And if you don't, you can go back when I was introducing, this reading to you, what I was saying when I took your stone. And this is exactly what's coming. So if you feel, if you've given up hope in this connection, this is what's happening for you. And intuition. Okay, this right off the bat, before opening these cards, I can see that this is a spiritual connection. Most certainly. And let's take a look. So pile number 1, your energy at this time is beautiful. You're hopeful, you're happy, you want things to work. Maybe there are children involved, maybe you have children. But you're generally in a very sunny mood. So after this separation period, maybe you've worked on yourself and you're in a happy place right now. And you're bringing a lot of positive energy into this connection as well, because you are light at this time. For a lot of you, you may be Leos, all right, or dealing with a Leo. Your person at this time is also in a very positive mindset. With the Ace of Pentacles here, either they have come into a new job opportunity, they've taken a new job, or they're trying to create something, or this just could be that they are hoping or feeling confident that they have enough now to offer you something. All right, their feelings towards you, High Priestess. What did I say with this intuition card here? That this is a highly spiritual connection. You may be actually meeting in the 5D. You may be having telepathic communication. I don't know if you realize that, but there is a lot of exchange happening behind the scenes. All right. And your energy towards your person, Judgment. Look at that, my God. 3 major arcana out of 4. And you know that it is not over yet. You know that you're going to have a second chance. And this is the energy that you are in use. You're going to be happy. You're going to do you, because you know this is going to come back around. It's not over yet. Very beautiful energies, pile number 1. I don't even want to open the rest of the cards, because these are so positive and so beautiful. It's magic and intuition right here. All right. In the past, King of Pentacles, you saw each other as the deal. long time, your forever partner, both of you. You had even grounded this connection. And I'm wondering now what went wrong, because so far everything looks so beautiful. All right, in the past, this was what, you actually saw potential in one another. It was beautiful, it was even grounded. In the present energies, you have, there you go. The devil energy. We will clarify this, what this devil really means. Is it fear? What is it? Is there something forbidden here? Are you both in, because with this card here, I said maybe you could have children, pile number one. So maybe that is what, maybe you are already in a relationship and they are single, or maybe both of you are in relationship. That's why this is forbidden. We'll take a look at that. I'll clarify that. And for your outcome in the near future, your immediate future, you get indecision with the Two of Swords, followed by the Emperor. So this could be your divine counterpart. Either you resonate with being operating from the masculine energy, or they do, or it could just be that you don't make a decision, and both of you have this demeanor of nothing bothers me, we are cool, though you're not feeling that way on the inside. On the outside, it's imperceptible to the other person what you're feeling. If there's any turmoil, you're just in your power, and that's what you're standing, that I don't need anybody, I am just on my own, completely happy. All right, and your final outcome is the Seven of Cups. So there is a lot of dreaming about the other person. There are two sevens here. It could be significant. Though you both want one another, you're waiting to start something new with one another. Your past together has been beautiful. Something's happened, which we're going to check, which got you to in this no contact situation. And though this is all that you're feeling, and there's a lot of connection in the 5D, and deep down inside this, what you feel for one another, on the outside, if you get a chance to meet this person, you both are going to be in this energy of not showing your true feelings, and you are just going to dream about one another. There's a lot of confusion of how to move forward. So we're going to clarify the devil as well as the Seven of Cups. All right. And before that, we'll open this card and see what this, it says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I would have typically said yes, because with this Ace of Pentacles here, there's some offer that's coming your way. But I'd like to clarify these two. So we'll first clarify the devil card. Why is the devil card here, Spirit? In the present energies, what is this? Tower, okay. The Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of love between the two of you, but there has been a Tower moment in this connection. There's been heartbreak. Possibly one or the other of you took a lot of time to commit and maybe didn't put in enough in this connection. All right, and the other person got tired of it and then walked away and actually got married to someone else. And I feel that is you, pile number one. You got into another relationship because this person there may have been harsh words, when you asked them. Maybe they didn't think they were good enough for you, and they were too slow and not non-committal, and they weren't putting enough into this connection. And I feel you've just walked off, and with you walking away from here, there's been this huge Tower moment. All right, and there was a lot of love between the two of you. And that is why right now at this time, though your feelings are very strong and it's not over, because it is a high level connection, it's a soul connection, it's a spiritual connection, but you're stuck because you are definitely in a relationship. Maybe they are also. And so now in the 3D world, especially if there are children involved, it's going to be difficult moving forward. That's why there's no decision here. That's why things are foggy. Because you may have a lot of genuine love and a lot of emotion, but that doesn't mean, there's a tendency to, especially if you're in twin flame connection or a high level soulmate connection and you come for a reading, there's a tendency, if either of you are in a relationship, to paint your respective partners in a bad way, as though they are some terrible karmic monsters with you. But that's not true. It could be very happy relationships that you are in, all right, and that makes it all the more difficult to leave it and move forward, which is why I feel all this confusion is here, because you don't know how to move forward. But the good part, what I feel, as far as both of you are concerned, both of you realize the nature of this connection and you realize your responsibilities here. So you're not actively taking a decision and you're just going with the flow. All right, and saying that we believe in the magic of the universe. If it is meant to happen, it will. We know that we are meant to be, whether now or in some other birth, or whenever the time is right, when the universe so decides. So neither of you are taking action because of it. And clarifying your 7 of Cups, we have the Knight of Rods, the Empress, my lord, look at that. We have the Emperor and the Empress. The 6 of Cups, again, lovely soulmate, twin flame energy, lot of nostalgia, again with the 7 of Cups. The 6 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And look at this bottom of the deck, Lovers. This is definitely a twin flame connection with the Emperor and the Empress, no less, the 6 of Cups, the Lovers. And that is why it is such a difficult connection. And there's a lot of passion with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You just can't wait to be, in union with one another and, get physical with one another, emotional. You just want to be in union with one another, with all that you got, heart, body, mind, and soul. And this is, what this connection is all about in both. And the good part, as I said, is that the two of you realize this is what your connection is about. And you are doing work on yourself, all right? But there are certain issues which have to be taken care of. And maybe, as I said, you both are in wonderful connections and you've got children. And so it may not be a possibility. But if you have ended on bad terms, there will still, I believe, be some sort of a second chance, which you both also know that there will be. And I've clarified that, saying that there will be, you've got the Empress, you've got the 6 of Cups, which is again talks about reconciliation, talks about healing. So there is a chance that you both are going to definitely come and meet one another. There will be some sort of, you'll serendipitous possibly moment where you actually meet one another. But for a lot of you, you will actually choose to walk away from each other because you are committed and you understand that. But whatever it is, it's going to give you a lot of peace. It's going to give you sort of closure, that this couldn't happen and that you had to be on your own. But there is, as it is, though there were harsh words spoken and there was a lot of pain and you've been feeling this longing for one another, still you never ever felt, you've never thought ill about the other person. You've always held that, a candle for the other person. They've always been special. And it's mirrored energy, all right? So you will get to meet, but for most of you, I feel you will decide to walk away. Some of you, however, you could take it from there. You get nothing is yet set in stone. Exactly that. With the see the magic and intuition and the stone, that's what I said. Nothing is set in stone. And even these readings, whatever I'm giving you, this energy is for 3 months. So right now you may be in the thick of things. Emotions are running high. Yes, they are. You do feel very strongly for one another. And when you do finally come across, you may even be tongue tied, but you will get to actually express yourselves and, actually tell each other exactly how you feel. If you've been a bit childish in the past, you with the separation, you've got that maturity and you've worked on yourself, and you're going to be so kind to one another, and it's going to help in your journey forward. And who knows, somewhere down the line you just might unite in this birth, or you will be so strongly connected, even if you're not going to, if you've been in a love situation and then you've parted ways. Maybe it's uncomfortable to be friends after that. Maybe your respective partners don't like it, whichever way it is, or maybe it's okay. So for each of you is going to be different, but whichever way it is, you will have a reconciliation, and how you take it forward from there will be in your hands, but it's going to be beautiful and very liberating. All right, so that's all I have for you, pile number 1, and wishing you all the best that this happens sooner than later, and it actually helps you carry on with your sun energy and happiness, whichever way it is. All right. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen this beautiful Tarot of the Golden Wheel and this Amazonite heart, this is your reading. So, a lot of my pile number 2s are, they like to be in control of the situation. They don't like last minute surprises. And whether it's one way or the other, they'd like to know how things work out. They like being in control. And that is why you get this wonderful Amazonite heart, which tells you to loosen your grip, because things will not work out the way you want it. You are not going to get all the answers. And even though you've come to a tarot reading, it may give you some answers, but it won't give you all the answers, because the magic of the universe works with you not knowing everything. You just trusting and just moving on. All right. So let's take a look. Maybe you or your person, both of you are trying to imagine outcomes, conjure up what it's going to be, how you're going to meet, how you'll reconcile. Maybe you'll meet at the mall. Whatever it is, it's going to be different from what you imagine. And with this heart here, there is a lot of love, but loosen your grip. It is not going to work out the way you want to. It may be much, much better than that. Whichever way it is going to be for your highest good. All right, so let's see your energies currently, your person's energy. This is towards a connection. Their energy is towards you. Your energy towards them. Rather late, I finished a whole pile, and now I'm looking whether the cards are visible. Sad. Your past together. Your present, your immediate future, and the final outcome. Bottom of the deck energy. Wow, the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Yes, we're going to take out one card from the Romance Angels. Bottom of the deck energy is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Sorry about that. I just tried to get some more. I don't think I'll mess with the camera anymore. I'm going to take out one card from the Prism Oracle as well. And you get anxiety and strength. Wow, nice. All right, pile number 2, let's get into your reading. Your energy at this time, oh wow, you're in your feelings. Knight of Cups. You have a lot of love to offer. You are love at this time. You're feeling good despite the fact that you are in separation, most probably because this is a no contact situation. Despite that, you worked on yourself. You're generally happy. You are full of love, and when you think about this person, nothing but love comes into your heart. All right, and your person, Knight of Wands. So you both are in Knight energy. For some of you looking at this, you may be a youngsters, in your early 20s maybe. And there's this lot of young, fresh energy. It's not full maturity. There's no kings and queens here. And they are feeling strong passion and you are feeling strong love. All right, so this is the energy they want to take action. They are their charming best, you are your romantic best. But the point to be noted here is both of you are not facing one another. All right, so it could also be for some of you, you are exploring other options and they are as well, and yours is from a more heart-centered space, which means you've done more work on yourself, and theirs is a purely having fun kind of energy that they are in. I won't say anything till I see more cards. Their energy towards you, and you get the 8 of Swords. All right. So they are in their head about you. They don't know why this happened. They don't know what to do next. They feel they are not good enough for you. All of that is happening. Self-limiting beliefs. And your energy towards them, and you get the 4 of Wheels, which is the 4 of Pentacles. You have closed out your heart. I mean, it's not that you've closed off your heart completely. It's just that you don't want to deal with it right now. You don't want to let them see your emotions. You have got your cards close to your chest. It is for you to process, and you don't want anyone to see it, how you're doing or not. You're in this energy. Your past together, and you get 5 of Wands. So there's been, as I said, I think you're young, and maybe this is has been your first relationship, serious relationship, and since you've come with this young energy, and you both are, just by seeing this, of course now you're in different directions. Maybe at that time you are coming from a place of love, and I think your person is coming from a place of, to put it absolutely plainly, from a place of lust. All right, so I don't think they were very serious about it, and though you don't understand the depth of what to do next, you still want it to be more romantic, and maybe your person wasn't giving that to you, and that's why there have been fights in the past. All right, your present energy, and you get the 7 of Cups. Both of you dream about each other. You may be dreaming romantically. They are dreaming all the physical, whatever they could have with you, which is of a physical nature completely. That's how they are thinking. And you both may be in your heads, but again, I feel with the 7 of Cups, both of you are exploring your options. So maybe for a lot of you, you're not as serious, and if at all someone was serious, pile number 2, I feel you were, because you have this love here, because that is who you are. This person has to do a lot of healing, and with this Release Your Ex card, I feel this is exactly where we've got this message, because it's not that this person's a bad person. This person must be a charming person, a wonderful person, but this person is not ready to commit. And if that's what you're looking for, this person is not ready to give it to you just yet. Anyway, let's look at the immediate future. The 8 of Cups. Both of you are walking away from this in your immediate future. And final outcome, the 9 of Swords. And with this anxiety card here, I am not surprised. Now, Let's take a look at this card here. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right, pile number 2. Will you reconcile? You've not even completely separated. I mean, you've not reached that place wherein you're pining for one another to want to reconcile. I feel if at all anyone is, you are, they are not. And it's not that they don't have feelings for you, but their feelings come from a very physical place. You know, they find you desirable. And they might find you sweet as well, but it's nothing for the long term at all for them. And I don't see a single, you know, the only cup card is one being in their head and actually having a lot of choices, and the other is to walk away. And with this retreat card here and the anxiety card here, and with this release your ex, I think you already know. And I think that is why you have also got your cup which is away from this person. You'd rather give your cup of love to someone who can reciprocate. And though you have done work on yourself, and though you've come into this energy, yes, I will go and look for love elsewhere, you're still in your head because you had invested in this connection, pile number 2. And you're being asked to release your ex and release yourself actually. Liberate yourself from the thoughts of this person. Wish them well. I mean, the time that you've had together before the fight started may have been beautiful, which is why you felt this way for them. So wish them well and let them go, all right? And use all that strength that you have and take your beautiful heart after you've healed. Beautiful things are waiting to happen. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And look at what's under the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful magician who actually looks like Lucius Malfoy. But so beautiful. You can manifest what it is that you want. And I feel, to be honest with you, pile number 2, I feel you already know this. I mean, you've come to this reading to just see maybe you are wrong, but you wouldn't be surprised looking at this reading because you know them well enough by now, and you know that they're already looking out. Maybe you've seen them on social media with other people, all right? And you know it. And this upsets you because you have invested whatever it is, but you also know that both of you were on the level of being a knight. You're young and you have a lot of promise left, you know, a lot of wonderful things waiting to happen in the course of your life. And somewhere I feel you are practical enough to understand that, smart enough to understand that. And so this is actually, though it has, obviously it's been something that you have invested yourself in, so you do feel upset, but it's not something that is, you know, making you feel so bad that you can't really do anything. No, you have your fun times, you're happy. It'll take some more time for you to stop thinking about this person, but it's going to be sooner than later, I feel. All right, so for one last card I take from the Moonology deck. The energy is gaining momentum and a new romantic cycle begins. Exactly, that's what I thought. You have already decided that you are going to offer your cup to someone else, just as they have taken their wands and they started looking for someone else. For you, my dear pile number 2, a new romantic cycle begins. You might meet a wonderful person in the near future, all right? But make sure that you get into a relationship only if you are fully healed. Don't carry the baggage of this relationship into the next. So heal yourself completely. Understand that you are two different people looking for two different things. And so it's all right. It's okay. These are all learning experiences. So wish one another the best and just move on with your life. All right? And just take that as one other chapter. Wishing you all the best. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. Those of you who've chosen the Light Seers Tarot, this beautiful rose quartz heart, lovely energy, lovely, lovely energy. This is your reading. There's a lot of love here. Whatever has happened, and look at that. This is what I get when I split the deck. Whatever happened that's led to this separation has taken from the both of you, but despite the pain, despite the heartbreak, whatever has happened, you still hold a very soft spot for one another. Maybe you've known each other for a very long time. Maybe you've been childhood sweethearts. Let's take a look. So pile number 3, what are your energies towards this connection? Your person's energy towards this connection. What they feel for you. Your energies towards them. Your past together. Your present, immediate future, and the final outcome for the next 3 months or so, which is going to be whether you will reconcile. Bottom of the deck energy, Page of Cups. Someone wants to apologize, someone wants to offer that cup of love, someone wants to surprise the other person. Beautiful energy, lot of love. For the first pile was very intense. Second pile was well, I don't know, but this pile's giving me very light, happy energy, despite the fact that this is a no contact reading, Oops. Joey just gave me a nudge from under the table. Okay, so we take out this card for you, and bottom of the deck energies, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, and we're going to take out one card from this. I have my leg twisted and Joey's decided he likes that curve and he's put his head on it. Wow. And you get isolation. All right, pile number 3, let's begin with your reading. Your energies at this time. Wow, the sun. This is exactly here. Pile number 1 got this here. The sun. You've been working on yourself. You're happy, which is why you've forgiven them if they needed forgiveness. You've forgiven yourself if you needed forgiveness. You're generally happy. You worked on yourself. You know it's been sad, but you can't be in that energy for long. You're just happy and you're free and you're living life the way it should be lived. You're an inspiration of sorts. Beautiful pile number 3. And what energy are they in? The King of Swords. Oh. Well, they pretend at least that they have no feelings, but they do. They're trying to see the larger picture. They want to do right by everybody. They don't want to upset anybody, which is why maybe they want to come to you with this Page of Cups energy. And look at that, Ace of Wands down below. So they feel a lot of passion towards you and they feel this tender love towards you, but they want to do right by everybody. So maybe both your families, will have an issue if this thing came together, or maybe one or two of you are in a connection. Whatever it is, whatever decision they make, they want to They don't want to upset anybody. So they've got their heart in the right place too. But right now they're pretending that they know it all, they have all the answers, and they're not getting perturbed by anything. All right? But deep down inside, this is what they feel for you. Very, that young love, that innocent love. And I feel that you are possibly the only person who brings this sentiment out in them. Their energy towards you, 7 of Wands, but they're being defensive, which this what I felt with this King of Swords. They're putting on this persona that nothing affects them till they work out exactly what they want to do and how things are. So if you were to, listen to this reading and go to them and say, I know what you feel, and they're going to say, no, I don't, because they're in this energy. The minute you come forward, they get triggered and they go into this energy of the King of Swords because they haven't figured things out, and possibly this person likes to have all the answers. All right, and your energy towards them, the 10 of Swords, they did break your heart. So there has been a separation. Obviously this is a no contact situation, but they've broken your heart and you've been in your mind for a long time. And when you think about them, though you have this lovely love for them, the hurt is definitely there and they are aware of it. And that's why they have such soft feelings. They want to apologize, but they don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to do it. Maybe they've isolated themselves, keeping themselves away from everyone, dealing only with whatever is basic that's required. They're not letting anyone see the real them. In your past, you get the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. This is Leo energy. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So in the past, things felt beautiful. It was spiritual almost, and you just got along so well. You were the perfect balance to one another. It was beautiful energy between the two of you. Presently, Hierophant. Okay, so I feel one or both of you are in another commitment already, or maybe both of you are with this Hierophant card here, which is why this person wants to do right by everybody. They know that they've hurt you in the past. It was not called for, and they want to apologize, but they don't know whether coming forward with an apology will rock the boat. Maybe you've moved away, gotten to another family, you're another dynamic, another relationship, and you're very happy, and they see you. Maybe they've been following your social media and they see you doing really well. They may be seeing your pictures with your family, and you seem to be very happy, and they don't really think you think about them. They don't really feel you. They feel you've healed from the pain, and they just don't want to come back and apologize because they are feeling guilty and spoil it for you. At the same time, if they take an action and they are in a relationship, they don't want whoever they are with to be upset about it. So they are in their head, they're trying to make a decision. But yes, at this time, I feel either one of you or both of you are committed. You, I feel, pile number 3, are definitely committed. They may also be, is what I feel. Your immediate future, 4 of Wands. That's the 11-11 card. The card of union, of reconciliation, of happiness, of celebration. And I feel that you will have this moment where you can get to have this heart-to-heart conversation and discuss what went wrong. Why didn't things work? Everything was so perfect. You were meant to be. Then why didn't it work? All right, why did they break your heart? This is what they're going to reveal to you as to why they did what they did. And maybe you have common friends, because I feel you've known each other for a while and you've shared a lot between one another. All right, and that is why despite the heartbreak, you still have this soft spot for them, and they definitely feel very, very kindly, and they have this very, along with the passion that exists beneath that, there's a lot of love. And that's why they really want to come and, apologize, because they realize what they did at that time, because they were defensive or whatever, has broken your heart, and they are aware of it. Even they pretend that they don't know, they do. And they want to make things right. And you will get your chance to have that wonderful conversation. Final outcome, the star. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's going to be a lot of healing. There's a lot of hope in this connection. And this feels so similar to pile number 1 in that I definitely feel you will reconcile enough to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Let's see what's coming here as well. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So you've been in your head, both of you, one highly logically, you trying to understand what it is, but you've worked on yourself. You've not kept yourself stagnant, which is beautiful. And even they have moved ahead, taking care of their responsibilities, but they definitely know that there is some unfinished business and they have to come forward because they have done you wrong. And they want to come and explain their side of the story. They want to apologize to you. There's going to be a great amount of healing here. Now again, as I said for pile number 1, now whether after this heart-to-heart conversation you decide to reunite and, take your relationship to the next level, or if you're committed and in happy relationships, you might decide to just, go your separate ways, but always hold that love and heal this pain. Because with this star here, you are going to, with this meeting, with this heart-to-heart conversation, you are definitely going to heal whatever it is. And it's been a very spiritual connection, all right? We've got 4 major arcana here and such beautiful ones as that. But the 3D reality is something that not everyone can just forget about, no matter what you have read about spiritual connections and 5D connections and everything. The 3D world is a little different, and you are answerable to a lot of people, especially if you are in committed relationship, and if there are children involved, it complicates it further. I don't see children here, but I still feel that there could be hassle for some of you. Take it, use your discernment. For each of you, it's going to be different. All right. So for some of you, where it's easily possible, there is going to be this apology in the heart-to-heart conversation, and you are definitely going to reconcile. For others of you, there will be a conversation. You will still, there won't be any bad blood. Deep down inside, even though you're in separation, there hasn't been any bad blood, but you've been hurting. All right. They may have said something which is uncalled for, and they know it, and they're going to come and apologize to you for it. And they have all these wonderful, strong feeling. Look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. They're going to give you the truth, why they did what they did, all right? And it might even surprise you. And you have success. Look at that. So for a lot of you, this is going to be beautiful. You will actually move to the next level with this 4 of Wands here. You'll actually unite. For those of you, especially who are not in any committed relationship. For others of you, possible that it may take a while. You may move, go your different ways. But unlike pile number 1, I feel there's a stronger percentage of people here wherein this can actually work and you can move to the next level. All right, because in pile number 1, definitely they were in a relationship and there were children involved. But here I see that many of you can actually move forward in your connection. I'm going to take out one last card before closing out this reading, pile number 3s. It's a beautiful connection you have with this person. In fact, before I take this advice card, I really am very tempted to find out what is it with this Hierophant, or rather I'm going to clarify this 10 of Swords. Why did this heartbreak happen? What happened here? Death. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Moon, 10 of Cups. Oh, yeah. You were one another's, ultimate emotional satisfaction. You were. All right? But they were not serious in the beginning, maybe, or they were taking things too slow. You kept waiting. they were not mature enough maybe, and something caused this ending here because of this. Maybe they just came in and out of your life and that wasn't enough for you, and something somewhere they've said which has caused this ending. Let me also just clarify this Hierophant. Again, the Moon, uncertainty, the Tower, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, oh man, the Magician, Nine of Pentacles. This is definitely a divine connection. Again, you get the Lovers here. You got the Hierophant here, the Sun, the Chariot, the Star, the Tower, the Moon, the Magician. You are manifesting one another, definitely. You know you are the one for one another. In the past, this Tower moment may have been caused because there was someone else. Maybe they were in the Knight of Wands energy, as we saw. And for a while, you know, you were invested in this and they went away for a bit. By which time you said enough is enough and you moved away from this connection. And now that's going to be sorted. They've realized, they've matured, and they're going to come back. Pile number 3. Yes, and I was going to take out one last card from here before closing out the reading, as I said. And that is, you are good enough. So if you have ever, pile number 3, blamed yourself for things that have not gone in this in this relationship, please don't. And they're going to come and tell you the truth about the whole thing. All right, you are good enough. And I think by the time you've come to this reading, there'll just be traces of this left, I hope, because with the Sun energy, you have embraced yourself so beautifully. All right, and if you have that last bit of self-doubt somewhere, you need to work on it some more. But when this person speaks to you after these heart-to-heart conversations, you'll just feel you've just bashed yourself up for nothing for a long while, and that you're beautiful. Look at that, a new start is coming, new moon. So this is going to happen for you, pile number 3. Out of the 3, I think yours is the most positive, wherein a reconciliation will happen, and at the same time, you will actually take your relationship to the next level. All right? So that's wonderful news, and I hope this happens sooner than later for you. Wishing you all the best, sending you lots of love and light. Bye-bye.